This time.
Oh, for our Facebook? Can you share it on our Facebook?
Yeah, share it on Facebook.
Oh, share it on hers. Okay.
Can you share it on my private one?
You can't even
Yeah.
share it all.
Oh, okay.
We're live, guys.
Hey, live from Ink Studios. It's me and the amazing JWOWW.
Feeling pretty good right now.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all the outlines done today.
We're gonna rock and roll on this bad boy. So we ran a little bit over. I took a little bit extra time designing these letters for you. I wanted them to be 100% unique.
You did. It was worth it.
Thank you so much for bearing with me.
Want to say hi to JWOWW?
I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. I'm so excited.
I was super excited when I heard you wanted to get this piece.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Disney Queen over here.
I think I could give you a run for your money.
Yeah.
Oh, you sure did that? We got 4,000 people on already.
Oh, wow. Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey.
Oh, you can see it's going to be an amazing sleeve. We just started. I love JWOWW.
Aw.
Love you. No coloring today. I'm like answering the question. See?
It's right there.
I take my line work serious.
I see that. It's fucking awesome.
About 5,000 people watching.
Wow.
You can look,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to.
you can look at the comments and see if anybody else.
Oh yeah. Once it gets shared. We're attempting to share it on JWOW's fan page on Facebook. It's my first time live streaming.
Hey, Jackie, if you're one of those thousands of people watching, think you could share it on my page too?
Dun, 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 dun.
6,000 viewers.
Wow, it just keeps climbing. Yeah, so we're tattooing JWOWW today. We're starting her sleeve. I'm going to be working on the line work, and I'm a little nitpicky when it comes to my lines. I want them to be perfect. So that's basically what we're going to be focusing on today, and we'll see. we can get to anything else, but I just want this to be perfect. I think since it's a Disney day, we might need to put on like a Disney movie or something later.
Oops.
Either way. Hey JWOWW, we got a lot of questions on here for you and for Sarah, but the one I keep seeing the most is why Disney? Why Disney Factor?
Everyone kind of knows me as a Disney fanatic. My son's room is Disney. My daughter's playroom. I've always grown up with the mentality of like, you're supposed to fall in love with your knight in shining armor, and that's, you know, a Disney fairy tale. I think all girls really want the Disney fairy tale and the happily ever after, but if you can see, Sarah's tattooing happily never after, and I'm doing the reality of Disney. So we're taking 4 of my favorite love scenes from Disney and giving them a different expression. The expressions being the reality of like what women and men go through. Fighting and breakups and makeups and death and sadness. So I'm showing like the darker side of a Disney fairy tale.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's like a really creative idea.
Yeah.
Do you have any other Disney tattoos, or is this your first?
This is my first.
Sarah, you keep getting questions. What type of machine are you using today?
I'm using the Spectra Edge. It is my favorite. It's by FK Irons, and it's got a lot of control, and when you're doing some precise line work like this, you need all the control you can get. It doesn't really irritate the skin that badly either.
Yeah, I feel
How's
great.
it pain-wise? Feels pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I absolutely love this machine.
I mean, I want to tread lightly and say that it's nice now,
Mhm.
but God forbid when you go near my armpit, I might be squealing like a pig. It's awesome.
So if you see anybody asking you questions, you can answer.
Yeah, it just came up. Let's see.
Patty Cake says she loves you, JWOWW.
Oh, I thank you, Patty Kate. Stop putting movies. I'm
Sorry.
trying to look.
Sarah, how long are you tattooing for?
Until I finish this.
No, how long have you been
Oh,
tattooing?
how long have I been tattooing? It was actually 10 years this past March.
Wow.
Can you believe it? I mean, like, the time flies.
Someone put you can't tattoo a full sleeve in one sitting.
Well, we're not
Obviously.
tattooing the full sleeve in one sitting. We're just doing the line work. Joy.
Oh my god. Some people need technical responses.
Well, I mean, I guess if we took, like, a whole bunch of, stuff and stayed up for 3 days straight, I think your babysitter would hate me.
Yeah.
But, like, I think
I
you
know.
would hate me.
13,000 viewers.
Hey.
Flip wants to know, how long do you think all the sessions together would take?
Sarah's pretty badass, so I'm thinking 3 or 4 sessions with, 6 hours each session?
Minimum.
Minimum, yeah.
Minimum. The fastest is going to be the line work, the shading, like...
She's gonna do the most ridiculous shading, and you guys gonna have to kind of wait and see for the end result, but it's gonna look like no other sleeve.
Oh no, this is 100% original just for you.
I mean, even the coloring, the shading, everything is going to be completely different from what you expect from Disney and myself. So I'm super excited. But you guys get to at least see the beginning of the outline.
So Jackie sees Ariel and Belle. Who are the other princesses?
Sleeping Beauty. And we have, who did you say, Cinderella?
Mm-hmm.
And Ariel.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so...
Those
Beauty and
people
the
watch-
Beast, which is my favorite. I always call Roger and I Beauty and the Beast.
It's funny because The Little Mermaid's my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah. And my relationship kind of ended up exactly the same way as Ariel's. So,
Yeah.
fun.
A lot of people are asking how they can get tattooed by you, Sarah. Where can they reach you?
The only way to schedule a tattoo with me is to book through my assistant/manager, Jackie McClellan, and you can reach her by going to my website. That's sarahmillertattoos.com. And right now, the waiting list for this year is a little tight, but I think we'll be reopening it in October.
Linda says, "You're a wonderful person and mother. You go, girl."
Oh, I thank you.
It don't sound right. You saying you go, girl. People are watching from the Netherlands and Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You want to see JWOWW? JWOWW, you want to show your face?
Yeah, don't mind me.
And look,
I've been up since 4:30. My son needed a feeding at 4:30, and I had to get in the car at 7. So by the time I was done, it was time for me to get ready. So.
And she still looks beautiful.
Thanks. Don't mind.
Brandon wants to know, how many tattoos do you have altogether, if you can count them?
1, 2, 3, 4, I think around 10. 3 really large ones, this being the 4th really big one. I think you go by hours at some point.
Yeah.
More like your point.
I got no tattoos.
Yeah.
Larry VS wants to know, will each one of your sessions be live?
Most of them, yeah. Yeah,
Where can
as
they
of
watch
now.
them?
Facebook Live.
On your account?
My account, Inked account. I think the next one we're gonna do same, right?
Next one is when?
The
convention?
tattoo
The
convention.
next one's at the New York Empire Tattoo Convention. So we'll be live on the Inked account.
Yeah, so you guys will get to start seeing the shading and everything come to life.
And you can see it on Jenny's account.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we could do one on Sarah's account.
That'd be really cool, but I'd have to have Jackie here with me.
We'll have to
She's
figure
the
it
one.
out
She's
at
the one that
point.
handles my my live stuff.
Look
'cause
at
I'm-
Jackie and
I'm
tell her
type-
that.
Jackie. Okay, there's the camera right there. But I need you. Yeah, seriously. I'm good at this, but not so much like phones and apps and things.
Megan Turner has a question for Sarah. Does it make you nervous having 13,000 people watch you tattoo a celebrity?
Nope, not
Actually,
at all.
we're up to 16,000.
That's pretty
so-
cool. I wonder if we can break the Ink Master Live.
What's that?
2 million.
Or live?
But yeah,
live.
live.
2 million?
Live 2 million.
She, no,
2.6 actually this last time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
so 16, 17, and now it's 17,000.
Yep. Cool.
Come on, guys, let's make it 20.
Come on, share and tag your friends. We need to have a little bit of a
You
victory
had 2
here.
million people live watching you tattooed. Were you sweating?
No. Actually, I was because the lights were really hot.
Miranda McCauley says, I adore Sarah Miller.
I do
Aww, you guys rock. Seriously.
too.
What does the bottom say? Happily, never, after.
Just so you guys know, I'm still with Roger. This isn't like a revenge tattoo or
She
anything.
still loves Roger.
Still happily in love.
Atlas wants to know, what made you decide to go a full sleeve instead of just a tiny piece?
I don't think what I wanted could be done in a tiny piece.
And you are completely 100% correct.
Yeah, I feel like it was either go big or go home. Do it or don't do it at all.
Good Karma wants to have your babies.
Which
My,
who's?
Good
Oh,
Karma, JWOWW, can I have your babies?
I mean,
And Roger's
I
a
don't know
big,
how that- I don't know how that
Roger's a
works.
big dude, so stay away, good comment.
Yeah. Not sure how that would work. I'm the one that technically needs to have the baby.
I don't know. Have you seen Junior? Yeah, it's a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger from like 1995. Yep, Danny DeVito.
Hey, whatever works.
Misty Minor wants to know, what was your most painful tattoo?
I don't know. I've never had a really painful experience, and I know some people have. I'm weird, and tattoo artists don't believe me, but I have a tendency to like doze off during them. I kind of get off on the pain. But then watch this one. Like I hear like crazy things around like the armpit area and the elbow. It's like mind-boggling and like so. But I've had like all the way up and almost in the area of my vagina, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We have people from Australia watching as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh well, hello there, Aussies.
Her name's JoJo.
Oh, JoJo. A shout out to JoJo.
We got someone from Jamaica as well.
Hey, Jamaica, man. That's not
Sure.
racist, is it?
What would happen, say, 5 years down the road if Roger cheated and left you? Would you regret this tattoo? This tattoo ain't got nothing to do with fucking Roger.
Sarah,
Yes.
what inspired you to be a tattoo artist?
I mean, like, I've always been drawn to art.
She's
And,
an amazing artist.
Oh, shucks. I've loved it, like, all my life. And, when I was in college, my roommate was a tattoo artist that convinced me to apprentice underneath her. And the first time I picked up a tattoo machine, like, it was like lightning. And, like, I was like, this is definitely what I want to do for the rest of my life. And then I was in advertising for 2 years, so, yeah. And I eventually got my way back. And this is my 10th year. Can't believe it. Actually, I could probably like say like it was like the moment after the first tattoo that I did, the look of just happiness and satisfaction on my client's face. And the fact that I was able to make them happy.
Someone said, I see she lives in a fantasy world still. Does she realize it doesn't come off with soap and water? Duh.
Oh my god.
I was tired of getting henna's Disney. That's why. People.
Wow.
It's when I hate the people that judge others for getting what they want, especially in tattoos. Like, you gotta let people live. One person that I am extremely attracted to is Miss Ruby Rose, because I love every freaking thing about her, but I also love the fact that she has the sickest tattoos and she doesn't give a fuck. And she's hot. Like, super hot. I would go lesbian for her. Yes. I would go lesbian for you, Ruby. I hope you would have me. Probably won't, but I hope you
Get her
would.
on here, I'll die.
Yeah. Huh?
If we get her like on here watching, I'll die.
Yeah.
That'd be so great.
She is everything.
Sabrina Riviera wants to know, do you have the kids' names yet? If so, would you get anything for them?
I have Melania on my back, on her footprints, like everyone else does. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for my son yet. I feel bad because he's like the second one. It's like always like you go hard for like the first child, and then the second you're like, oh, you're so cute.
Well, he's only little, right?
He just turned a month.
Yeah, oh, we got mine.
Yeah, so I'll figure out maybe something different for him.
Well, I'm really good at portraits.
Oh, yeah, right? My daughter would be so pissed. You get a fucking portrait of him
I
and I
know,
only got
I-
my footprints?
I could be the new instigator in your household.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to say hi to Germany.
Hello, Germany. Was it Auswiedersehen? I don't know.
I'm not even gonna take it out loud.
Yeah.
I'd get it wrong.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Roger will want baby 3 after this.
I hope so.
I don't know. I mean, like, doesn't it hurt having a baby? I mean, like, I kind of think I would stop after 1.
Oh my God, you have no idea. I didn't get an epidural in time for my daughter, and I thought my vagina broke and
Oh, God.
came out with her. But then I got a fantastic epidural for my. The healing for my son wasn't bad. For my daughter, yes.
Okay, so moral of the story is always get an epidural.
Walk in with that shit, even though you technically can't walk.
But my wife hated it, the epidural. She says she has pains afterwards, but when they put the needle.
Yeah, the back pain is super trippy, but my
My wife had a C-section, was walking a day later, and bending over and couldn't even.
wow,
Yeah.
I had this rapid delivery where I just couldn't get an epidural for her, and it was horrendous. But then him, it was, it's like cake. It was like, am I pushing? What's going on down there? I have no idea.
Somebody before said they were watching with their daughter, and her daughter said, "Oh, look, mommy, it's Ariel."
Aww. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to work for Disney. I went to college to be a Disney animator forever ago, and then I even downloaded Little Mermaid and watched it almost 3 times yesterday. When I'm talking about being a Disney fanatic, especially now that I have kids, it's like game over. I'll forever live in a Disney fairy tale.
You and my wife would be best friends.
Yeah, it's just when people are like, why would you do that? Like, it's not even a.
My daughter's 6 and been to Disney 4 times already.
Oh, I can't wait for.
4 times.
That's awesome.
That's like $25,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. And how many did she remember?
She
The
remembers.
last one?
Oh, she remembers.
Every single one?
The last 2.
That's awesome.
Michael, she's slow on the letters because they want to be perfect.
Yes. You can't rush perfection.
Nope. Oh yeah, and this is what like awesome design lettering looks like if you actually take the time and you don't have to rush. Just
I always say never get a tattoo artist that rushes.
no. That's why I don't charge by the hour. I just charge like by the day whenever I'm like working, you know, or a day or a half day, depending.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to clock. And if it takes 14 hours, so be it.
What did you tattoo with the millions of views?
Well, it was actually the live finale last year. I was one of the 3 artists that were tattooing live on stage while the finale was going on. And it
It was kind of like hand in hand with the finale, and
literally like they were crowning a winner and master while I was tattooing right behind them.
oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, like that was a trip. That was a real trip. But I think after that, like nothing can really faze you. Unless of course you're playing the Super Bowl, because I would die.
Yeah. You're a football?
No,
No.
not really. I kind of follow sports, but again, I'm kind of an art nerd. I'm a geek nerd. I like watch Star Wars and Deadpool and read comic books, and
Well, Deadpool is awesome.
Deadpool's amazing.
A lot of people keep asking, is that Sarah? Yes, everybody, this is Sarah Miller.
Hi.
And that's JWOWW.
Hey, hey.
If you have any questions, ask them.
We'll do our best to answer. Not me, mostly JWOWW.
Do you go into your happy place and zone out when you tattoo?
Eventually, yes,
Yeah.
I do get there, and then people are like, and they're talking to me, I'm like, huh?
She usually has big headphones on.
Yeah? What do you listen to?
I listen to, like, I'm really eclectic. A huge variety of things. I've been really in this moment lately. Like the screamo kind of thing. Then there's like Lindsey Sterling and like opera. So and Five Finger Death Punch. So I mean, like I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the flavor of what else to do at the moment. What about you? What kind of music do you like?
I mean, since having 2 kids, I don't really get to listen to anything often besides Disney.
Radio Disney.
Yeah.
Round and round.
Yeah, and it gets really sad when they're sleeping and I'm still listening to it or watching like Sophia, and I'm like, am I really still watching Sophia right now?
It probably just takes too much energy to change the channel.
No, you just get into it. I do it all the time.
You do too?
Oh my god.
It's just like, oh,
My daughter could be asleep for 2 hours and then I find myself on the Disney Channel. I'm like, why am I watching this?
yeah. You gotta almost catch yourself. Like, and then like, all right, I'm an adult. I watch adult shows, and then you're like, well, what's on? And then you're like, I don't know. And then you end up keeping the Disney Channel still on.
Olivia would like to know, would you get any other Disney characters?
Yeah, I think this is gonna complete me. I actually am obsessed with with Aladdin, but I don't know if I would get Aladdin and Jasmine. Yeah. This was really about like the story of like the love theme behind it and how women like myself were raised on Disney thinking that that's what a man is supposed to do, and kind of puts a man in an awkward position to be like this knight in shining armor. Yeah.
If she catches a spot, Granny, please watch her leg. Don't pick up.
Remember I told you I had laser done on my ankle before? That's exactly what happened to the doctor that was lasering me. Just like an initial reaction, like my foot jumped.
A lot of people keep asking about your social media, JWOWW. Do you have Snapchat, for instance?
I don't.
What's your favorite social media to use?
Probably Instagram I go on a lot, but some of these Snapchat filters are really interesting, and I almost like want to give in just so I can do the funny shit with my kids. Yeah. But I had this thing with Snapchat where I was like trying to stay on, where I'm like so against it because it started off as like a sneaky app, and I'm trying to hold on to the fact that I said I would never sign up to it.
You're gonna hold your ground.
Yeah, because it started off as like this, sneaky cheating app. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. That's crazy though.
Yeah, like how people would send each other photos and they'd disappear.
Willie, she's not going to call you, and you just gave 18,000 people your number.
No way. To who, Sarah? Me? Okay, Willie, sorry.
You're definitely the one that
Someone call
that has
him.
more. Never mind.
No. Just for you.
Willie, is it for JWOWW or Sarah? They're both not going to call you.
It's okay. But on top of not calling you, I will definitely not tattoo your dick.
Have you ever done that?
No, I have not, and that question actually came up on my Twitter. I think it was yesterday. And Like somebody tweeted me and they were like, "Have you ever tattooed a dick? And would you?" And my answer to that was, well, no. And secondly, no one can afford my handling fee. Do you think I want to touch your junk?
That's true. Like, what would handling fee cost?
I don't know, but if they matched it, I would double it.
Yeah?
It just keeps going up.
Have
It's
you
kind of like a
had to,
never-ending
like,
auction.
have someone have it exposed to get, like, a close, or, like, even vag? Because I know a lot of people, like...
I've seen my fair share of balls or side dick, but, you know, I mean, like, it's not like tattooing, like, the actual thing. Like, because, I mean, like, on top of it, I mean, like, I've seen it done. And you have to, like, stretch this thing.
I was
like,
gonna say, like, because it has to look decent, and it expands so much, like, it's not gonna look decent.
think of the healing process. Like, think of it, like, scabbing up, like, in, like, little folds and stuff. But also think of it, like, to tattoo it. I mean, like, see how I'm stretching your skin? You gotta fucking, like around, like, a Coke can or something. I mean, like, flatten it. I mean, it's not us.
Yeah, that's actually very true. You gotta flatten that
Pretty
shit.
side. I mean, like, okay, well, if you really want us to, I'm pretty sure we could take out some anger. We'll team up.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you may not have
pretty
any
awesome.
junk afterwards.
Yeah.
But.
That's actually awesome.
Still doing okay?
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, I'm not exactly finishing the outline right now. I'm just kind of getting it in here. I'm going to go back after we finish the whole thing up and tighten it all up probably in some areas, like with a 7-liner. I'm using a 5-liner right now. I just think the 7 lines to be perfect. And I'm absolutely in love with your idea.
Say goodbye. She's leaving.
Bye.
Oh, thank you so much for the Starbucks. Like, you have no idea. Like, that was the most amazing thing ever.
Of course. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Bye,
thank you so
love
much
you.
for spending the day.
Turn me where you want me to be turned.
That's good right there.
Does this hurt at all?
Mina,
I'm very
What?
light-handed.
what are sensitive spots? Common sensitive spots?
Your wrist hurts.
Like that area?
Should.
She didn't even flinch.
No.
Armpit, I heard.
Armpit's horrible, I heard.
Elbow, I heard.
That's why I
I've
haven't
gotten
done my
near
ribs.
mine. What?
That's why I haven't done my ribs or anything else.
I did my ribs.
I've got my ribs done too. Well, some of it. It hurt. 7 hours of ow.
Shout out to Sarah from Red Deer, Canada.
Oh, is that Dylan?
No, Shanae.
Shanae?
Shanae.
Shanae! Red Deer. I was there, like, a while ago.
David Allen says he loves watching you on the show. On Ink Master.
Oh,
Well, technically, JWOWW's an ink master right now, because, you know, she's mastering this ink. Da-da-ch. Okay, yes, I'm homeschooled. I'm very awkward, very socially awkward. I think I'm funny, but I'm not.
You are funny.
Right over the shoulder of Sarah Miller.
That is definitely a shoulder cam. Bird's eye view right there, huh?
Leanne Tanner says, shout out from Ink and Arms Expo and AC Tattoo Expo.
Hey, shout back right at you.
On July 15th, they'll be in New York tattooing Sarah and JWOWW at the New York Empire Tattoo Show. Come by and say hello.
That should be a good time.
That's gonna be fun once we actually start shading.
JWOWW for president.
I mean,
100%, you'd have a lot of votes.
Oh, come
feel
on.
like-
You could totally beat Trump.
yeah. What's going on in this election? I actually.
I think you're better
Shy.
than anybody in the other candidates.
That's actually not saying much, but I'll take it. Who's moving to Canada with me?
Well, I've already been there. I got approved for a work visa, so I'm in.
We're all going.
We're all going for 4 years.
Poutine's amazing. I love it. It's delicious.
Marvin wants you to say hello to him.
Who?
Marvin.
Marvin? Hey, Marvin. How are you doing?
You happy, Marvin?
So my husband doesn't have Facebook.
No.
Seriously?
Good thing.
Yep.
No Facebook at all?
Facebook.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. It's one less thing I have to be crazy over.
How do you feel about actually like managing your social media? I mean, you have like so much more publicity and like definitely like a spot in the limelight. I mean, like it's gotta be crazy.
Yeah, yes and no. Like, as much as you want to like clap back at a lot of the haters and trolls, you got to understand that they're coming from just a place in their life that just, I would say, isn't okay for them to say the things that they say. So it's almost like I feel bad, like I feel like sad for these people that have to constantly
Put people down in order to make themselves feel better.
yeah, and just be negative or matter of fact when their facts are just completely inaccurate, or they know, you know, truth of all things. And you know, you can take a picture, like I post pictures all the time of my daughter and they take it out of context or whatever the case may be.
How did you take a picture of your daughter out of context?
Well, like the other day, I posted a picture of my daughter in her car seat,
Right.
and she was sleeping. So I like loosened her straps to let her sleep because I actually showed up to her swim class an hour early because I'm an idiot. And I actually showed up. I wanted to show up a half an hour early, but I forgot that it was 11:30, not 11. So I ended up showing up an hour early to have her sleep before class because she's, you know,
Probably
she hates
exhausted.
it. Yeah, she hates discipline and she hates being told no, and that's what this class does. She has to be told certain things, so I hope like a nap helps. So anyway, she passed out in this nap, or passed out in my car, and I loosened the straps and took a picture of me like giving a thumbs up, like, yeah, I got my daughter to sleep.
Yep.
So everyone and the mother had to be matter of fact, like, oh my God, her straps are low. This is that. That's this. And I'm like, you fucking idiots. Like, do you not think I know this? And I actually removed the picture because I'm like, you guys annoy me that much.
Seriously?
Like, it was a cute picture
Well, I
of me
actually
putting
saw that the other day.
the thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had so much of this and who knows what and how, you know, I was like, oh my God, I'm over it. I actually posted my friend Paulie D after, being like, you think you know, but you have no fucking idea. Like, I'm like over you guys right now. So, you know, like things like that. Or, like, I'll post like, I think my husband put like, my daughter eating a protein bar, and it was a homemade, cute, like natural protein bar, and then you get 1,000 comments of, you can't eat protein bar, you're gonna fuck up their system. I'm like, oh my God, like you guys are fucking
But wait a minute, wouldn't these be the same people that would be on, God baby, you can't take away my rights, I'm American.
Yeah, I'm
This is America.
going to McDonald's, feeding your kids fucking French fries. Oh, because that's better.
This is America.
Mom.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, so, my girlfriend just texted me. She goes, are you crying? My best friend, Kate. Are you crying like a baby or are you pretending to be a badass? I go, I haven't felt it yet. She goes, oh, you will. I know how this goes. Unless childbirth made your balls drop. She should know that I don't feel these.
You want to know what shirt you're wearing? To keep it dirty. From Dirty Shirty.
I actually was wearing a white Run DMC shirt.
And it was really awesome, except that we would get it black, and that's
Yeah.
not good.
So I was like, I want these.
So she picked up a dirty shirty shirt from the ink shop.
Yep.
Say that 5 times. Show the whole arm. Okay.
But
Can't see nothing.
damn, I'm not saying I'm not gonna feel it, but shit. Sarah's very gentle.
That's just because I like you.
She has such a nice light.
Have you ever got
hand.
tattooed by a lady before?
Actually, no.
Do you think she has a softer hand than the other tattoos you've got?
I think this equipment is something like I've never seen, and that might be it too. But okay, so it's weird with me. I know I can get tattooed all day, but you try and draw my fucking blood, and I'm crying in the corner, ready to pass out. I smell the alcohol that's like you have to put on before you draw, and I'm almost out cold. Like, game over, like someone has to hold me. And I recently got one of those vampire facials for they draw your blood, spin it, and put it back on your face.
Wait,
but
what?
It took them 3 times to stick me because my veins actually jump. So when you see my vein and you try and like stick me, it jumps out, like it moves, and they had to stick me 3 times. I'm literally almost killed over. Like, I can't do it. I'm out. I'm done. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Like,
Vampire facial?
yeah,
I've never
they
heard of
draw
this.
your blood, they spin it, and then they rub it on your face, and then like they kind of like this, where you know how like you get superficial wounds, and
Yeah.
your body heals it to attack it.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly like the white blood cells or the red blood cells like fix like imperfections, so like wrinkles and like brown spots by attacking your blood cells you're putting back in the superficial wounds. I don't know, it was crazy, it was awesome, I would do it again. But the drawing of the blood,
No, okay.
oh my god, like they're like, I've never had to stick anyone before twice, and I'm like, you have to do it 3 times. Even when I gave birth to my son, I had to get stuck twice because I think I'm so afraid.
Yeah.
Like, they can't draw my blood, they can't get a needle. I was like, dude.
A lot of people that get tattooed are afraid of getting blood drawn. I think that's hilarious.
I'm one of those people too. I cannot watch a needle going in my skin to like draw blood. The idea of something taking that's mine. That is my blood.
Yeah.
You're gonna give it back to me right now.
Is it Ramadan or something right
Yeah.
now? My girlfriend's like, happy Ramadan, go fuck yourself.
Muhammad said, ISIS will find you and kill you.
Okay.
Okay. Look us up. We know where to find us.
Yeah.
It's not like we're unavailable.
I mean, I didn't realize ISIS hated Disney so much. Shit.
I think they're just not really short-handed. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, I would be too. I actually was.
A lot of people are saying, when are you and Turkey making another show?
We're actually on Verizon Go 90 right now filming. We film more mommy stuff, less drama, but I'm sure me and Nicole will have a new television show in the next year or 2. Hope so.
It'll be mommy stuff, not drinking.
Well, more, I would say 50-50.
Hiding.
I like drinking.
I wish I could drink.
You don't drink?
I love drinking. It's just I've become like allergic to everything. I started to drink wine because I love red wine, and now like I've got to be careful because like there's some brands that I can drink no problem, and then there's some brands that I will literally break out in hives or balloon up like a pufferfish. And gluten. I love bread. Absolutely love bread.
I'm like a pizza whore. I would sleep with a pizza if I could. I would just marinate in
Pizza
it.
and beer. It's the
I'm a dark
best.
beer person though.
I like lagers.
Yeah.
Have you tried the Penn Gold? Ever?
No.
To make the Pennsylvania Brewery.
The sour and
He's like my
J-Lo
best
show.
friend now. I'm obsessed with dark beers.
Yeah, so like there's some definitely like really good stouts, but
Yeah.
like literally right up the street from my house in Pittsburgh, there is a Pittsburgh Brewing Company, and they make amazing fresh beer. I mean, like the Penn Gold, and their dark beer is actually pretty good. Like I actually don't mind dark beers actually.
I don't know why I get off on stouts, but like if I'm gonna drink a beer, I want something like,
A little substance, something you can sink your teeth into.
yeah, but then you also gain a pound after having 2.
some run around,
Yeah.
you know, a little
Run and
bit.
drink, run and
Yeah,
drink.
run and drink, run and drink. You'll get a little dizzy. It'll like make the alcohol a little bit more effective.
Jenny,
I would like
Stephanie Rose wants to get white girl wasty pants with you and Nicole.
Hopefully, I don't know. I want to go out and get white girl wasted. I haven't drank in a very long time, over a year, so it's not going to take much.
Lauren Byron wants to know, what's the best advice on motherhood? I'm about to be a mom.
Don't listen to people. Don't. Because everyone has their 2 cents on what to do. But at the end of the day, when you have your child, you're going to know what to do. And if you want advice, ask. I hate people that give me advice, unwanted advice. I hate that shit.
I think that's like kind of case in point with everything, though.
Yeah, like getting married, dating, anything. You don't want to give advice. You don't,
Unless you ask for it.
Exactly.
Oh, that brings me back to our Disney theme. What Thumper's mom said. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
It's true. That's what the trolls should know. Or go get a job and do something with yourself instead of posting on people's fucking social media.
If you don't like it, don't like it. I mean, seriously,
I really
it's
kind of
for a reason.
I'm kind of liking this Facebook Live.
You could do a little rants.
Yeah, I could get it all out. It's my first day without having my kids. I don't have to censor myself.
Victoria Brewster writes, you will drink plenty when the kids become teenagers.
Are you kidding me? If I wasn't on a diet right now, I would probably be drinking wine every night just to calm myself down. I would say having a daughter that's turning 2 and an infant is like total game changer because you want to make the daughter happy, the 2-year-old happy, but you got an infant to make sure that they're not going out and, you know, getting contaminated with germs and people touching them. So it's like total, it's a game changer.
Cassidy wants to know, do you want any more children?
No. Actually, I don't ever want to be pregnant again.
Or do you want a kid?
I would totally adopt years down the road, but no. I would adopt, but I would not. I'm not good with pregnancy. I had nothing wrong with me. I'm just a miserable bitch. I just want to be skinny now and healthy and happy and not carry around water weight and have huge ankles and sweat and, you know, have to lose all the weight all over again. I'm over that.
Speaking of diet, a gentleman named Scott wants to know, hey JWOWW, do you like burritos?
I fucking love burritos. I can't have a burrito right now, but I love burritos.
Again, Sarah Miller is tattooing JWOWW, everybody. It is the official Sarah Miller.
Hi. Okay, wow, that's getting like really, really close.
Come on, let's go to 20,000 viewers, guys.
Come on, let's do it. We gotta beat Ink Master.
You had like broadcasting behind that one.
I know. I mean, it's
Crazy.
stretching, but
I know.
Come on, don't break my dream here. This is my dream.
They want to know if you're going to be doing another Sarah Miller tattoo giveaway.
I mean, it really depends. Like the last couple of times were to help. I mean, like the last one was for Canada to like help out a little bit with like the relief for the forest fires and whatnot. So I mean, like if another, I know, and actually it was really sad. My client, she I tattooed the gizmo on her on the Friday at the convention, and a week later she and her husband lost her house, and they almost lost him and their 2 dogs.
No.
So I wanted to do a little bit of a fundraiser to kind of like help them out a little bit, and then help out with the rest of the people that have been displaced. The area in Edmonton where I was tattooing actually turned into a tent, like, or not a tent because it's like it was like a huge building, but a refugee center
Oh my God. For all the people.
that were displaced. Crazy.
What does your top say? We already said it. It says keep it dirty.
Oh, my top. The thing on the top of the tattoo.
Yeah, that would.
That's what the old people want. There's the rest of the tattoo. They want to know why you chose Sarah Miller as the tattoo artist for this.
Inked actually hooked me up with that. They referred me to someone that specializes in realism and Disney, because she's just as big of a Disney fanatic, if not more than I am, but that's, you know, to be determined.
It's okay. We're gonna have an ongoing rivalry throughout the tattoo. Well, we're gonna put each other to the test, trivia and whatnot. And
So, yes, when I thought about coming here to get tattooed, they kind of were like, hey, we kind of know someone that does this really, really well.
But you wouldn't have gone to me if I was just anybody, right? I mean, like, I had to have done something that...
No, and then I saw your Instagram and I was like, holy shit, she really does do realism and Disney really, really well.
I'm gonna take a selfie so my mom can actually know that I was with you.
Did you like that Anna that I did from Frozen?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, and your dog, the Pomeranian, he
Thanks.
was insane realism.
Let me snap one more time.
I think honestly one of my favorites is the Akasha Freedom Dam portrait that I did.
Close up with the tattoo.
That's so beautiful. No, that's Frida Kahlo. She was a Mexican painter.
I looked her up because I was like, I know someone got this for a reason, but I don't know.
This is our Ariel.
yeah, it's like you don't.
I'm the Ariel in the office. I got really pumped up when I saw that. Oh, she's doing Ariel first. She's the last.
Nice meeting you too.
Can I just tell you? I need to say this. I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna. The only reason, well, not the only reason, I remember my nephew's birthday is because it was a Thursday. It was Jersey Shore, and I was so pissed that I missed it.
For your,
For him to be born. I'm at the hospital, like, hello.
Thursday nights.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Aww.
Alright, so we're gonna let Sarah concentrate on this tattoo for a little while, and we'll be back. See you soon.
All right.